Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Slay the Spire. So, we are on the third and final floor. We've got a lot of energy artifacts here, so we've got 5 energy every single turn. We don't have, currently, we're a big energy deck, using adrenaline and things like that, but we don't really have a payoff. We can chain together a lot of spells into a finisher, but we can't do it consistently. And I'd really like to make that happen. So with that in mind, I think we take on a few more fights than we normally would. We take the middle path and we get 2 elites here, 3 elites. So we get the full elite package if we go, well, any path really, as long as it goes along this line here. So with that in mind, because I really just need essentially a card that has X in it to really pay off this card. We skipped a skewer in the first floor because we weren't sure whether or not we were going to go big mana, and then we got ice cream, so it's something that I really would like to find. I think it's probably this one here. Fight, fight, question mark, fight, rest, fight, elite, chest. Yeah, there's a rest point there as well. Let's do this one. Okay, we're up against the Orb Walker. So we get to start with 6 energy for a start. Well-laid plans. Actually, we'll save the powers for when we take a hit, I guess, if we're even going to take a hit. Because we're not actually taking a hit there, so I'm just going to use it. Backstab you, and then finish you for 18. Do I want the block? No, not really. Goodbye, defense. We get some burns. Sick burns, yo. Alright, choke you. Defend 10 of your 11. Strike, strike, outmaneuver. Defend. We're defending all of the damage now. Backflip. And miss out a little bit there. I'll keep the alchemize so we can get a potion. I think now that we've got the 5 energy, we can really make good use of the Unceasing Top. Where did we get the extra energy? Oh yeah, from the thing. The words are escaping me. The outmaneuver. There we go. I found the words. Okay, let's go burst, adrenaline, 1,000 cuts, alchemize, get a fire potion, that's pretty cool, strike ya, pretty good, poison potion, I'll take it. We need to use a potion in the next fight. All out attack, draw 1 less card, next turn. You know, that's not terrible, because of Unceasing Top. If we empty our hand anyway, we draw more cards. Oh, it's so risky though. No, it's not. Let's do it. What am I talking about? Let's do it. 14 damage to all enemies, plus the strength buff that we get from the Duvu doll having a writhe in our deck. It's pretty solid. Alright. Applying poison. And artifacts. We'll keep the 20 damage in mind. I don't know if I want the poison. That's 1,000 cuts. Then 24 block. Probably do want that actually. Let's burst. Leg sweep. You. Backstab. You. Net energy or 1,000 cuts again? I think we just let it go. Yeah. And a perfect block. Would you look at that? It's almost like I'm good at math. Almost. Alright. You're blocking. You're dealing damage. I want to take one of you off the board if I can. Because we're not really blocking ourselves here. So I need to do 32 to you in order to use this fire potion to kill you. And we can outmaneuver. In fact, we can pretty much do everything. So let's try and get that 32, shall we? We then want a footwork in order to get some dex so that this blocks 8. It's mostly where we want to be. Defend. Strike you. Now you're down to where a fire potion will kill you. Outmaneuver for unceasing top. We missed the alchemize there. So I'm just gonna fire potion you, kill you. You do your regrowth thing. I'm not actually fussed if you come back. This allows me to focus fire on these other two and get them down to at least half health as well. Right, neutralize you. Because you're already weakened. Make you vulnerable. Is that a thing that I should do? Let's backflip first. Well-laid plans is good. Apply terror to you. Could block, block, block. Hit for 3, but also unceasing top, noxious fumes, draw a card. Strike you, because you've got vulnerable. And unfortunately we missed out on the finisher there. I'll keep that, actually. Yeah, I'll really keep that. Okay, big attack turn next turn. You come back. We take no damage though. So I'm really not fussed. Ooh, new animation. You're all planning on defending, which means you're all planning on dying. So that's good. Right, 15 damage to all enemies. Don't mind if I do. You're dead. You're virtually dead. In fact, I can kill you all this turn, so I will. Alright, strike you. And now you're dead, so we focus fire on you. You can strike. You're down to 1. I can deal 9 damage 4 times. Yeah. Our deck is finally doing what it was supposed to do. Another backstab. Do I want that? It's also upgraded as well. Another free attack that's innate. It does exhaust. It means that 2 of the 7 cards that we draw are guaranteed to be backstabs. I just don't... Nah, I don't think I care. Let's go. I need that X spell. Winding Halls. This is going to put madness into our deck if we want it. Or we can get a Writhe and heal 19. I think I'd rather take 10 and get some madness cards, thank you. Making some big spells free for the rest of combat with Ice Cream in hand is pretty great. Upgrade Shrine, yeah! Alright. What's 1,000 cuts do? 2 damage to all enemies, solid. We can make you free. Outmaneuver, we can make you add extra energy. You do that twice, you do 15. You're free. 3 and 15. 5 damage on the choke. Might be worthwhile. How many more? Can't check my map, which is annoying. I think 1,000 cuts is a bit meh without this upgrade. So I think I'd take it. Yeah, let's do that. It's better with battles like this. I was about to say. Well, this hand's a bit meh. Speaking of. Okay. So, to pursue this hand, let's get rid of the cards that exhaust, shall we? So that madness does not hit them. Writhe is unfortunately going to stay in our hand, which means that we can't chain with Unceasing Top. We also can't really block efficiently. Very much at all, in fact, but we've got powers, so I mean... Let's alchemize. A weak potion. That's good. I'm going to stick a weak potion on you. Alright, and then... I'm going to backstab you. Then going to Madness, get the all-out attack, dealing 15 damage for free whenever it cycles through. Madness on the defend. Yeah, we take a fair bit, but I hit them quite a fair bit as well. Take 1 there, and then take 8 from that guy. He adds some days to our deck. That's another reason why I want to get rid of this guy, because he makes it a lot more difficult for us to chain attacks. So, Adrenaline. Redraw up to a standard hand size. Take you off the board. Reduce your damage. You're going to Thorns up a little bit. But if we get 1,000 Cuts going and Noxious Fumes going, then we don't ever have to attack these guys. It's pretty much the situation you want to find yourself in all the time. And we're just going to lock up. Exhaust that Dazed. There's no reason for me to attack these guys during this fight, really, unless I can block it all properly. So, choke you. Defend. Survivor. Get rid of the Dazed. Strike. Unceasing Top, thank you very much. Unceasing Top. Noxious Fumes. Blocking 13, so I hit you. Terror, apply that to... it doesn't really matter. Just apply that to you because I can. This finisher hurts me and doesn't kill you. Yeah, I think I'll let it go at this point. Have we used my Alchemize? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, so that slot's open. Because finisher is a multi-strike, essentially. I get hit this much X times, so it's doing me no favours. Okay, this hand is pretty great. 1,000 Cuts. Birdface Stone does its thing. My mouse has gone dead. Hang on. Charge this thing every day and it's just, it's not having it. I need a new mouse. Come on. There we go. Alright. Footwork, increase our dexterity, increase our health. Allows me to block all of the damage required there. And I pass the turn. You can generate all the thorns you want, because you're going to be generating poison at the same time. Well-laid plans is solid. Means I can hold that leg sweep. And honestly, to be honest, I might as well cast everything in hand, because it's not attacking them, for a start. And I can use the extra energy here in order to Unceasing Top my way to victory. Choke you. Survivor. And a Dazed. Alright, not quite. We got to 51 block though without even trying. Which is where we want to be. Yeah, you can Thorns me for 9, that's fine. I'm just going to backflip. I'm going to do a flip. Then I'm going to gain some energy. And then I'm going to defend. Oh, what's that? You're dead? Alright, what a surprise. Alright. All of these are terrible. Upgrade time. Let's smith. I think it's finally choke time. Is it? Is it? Yeah, I think it is. A double burst, though, is pretty awesome. The thing is, this card doesn't... the next 2 skills that you play are copied twice. So... I kind of wish it was the next skill you play is copied 3 times. But it's not. It's still good, don't get me wrong, but... Returning up to 2 cards. I think it's just choke. Yeah, let's get that 5 HP. Super damage on that one. Battle time. Alright, these guys are fine. Take this guy off the board as soon as possible. We got 15 block, 11 damage coming through. Good, good. Right, so... let's repulse you. Neutralize you. Backstab you. He's dead. Block, block, finisher. And we're done. I don't think there's anything I want to do here. Add poison. No, not really. Should be all fine. Just need to line up a turn where that 8 or wherever it ends up being is not too... is blocked by us anyway. Footwork allows us to do that. We get to remove a little bit of your negation and block. You get to adrenaline, generate some energy. Noxious fumes is what I'm looking for. Outmaneuver. Survivor, dump the defend, I don't need it. Apply terror. It's just another bit of poison added to you, so I'm just going to do that. Defend for free. Strike. Apply to you. Backflip. Could be free stuff, it's not. Okay. Might as well check. I mean, we could have looked into our deck to see if we had the neutralize, because it's pretty much the only free thing that's left, but... Okay, he's now no longer got any protection from poison. So I'm just going to burst, defend twice, sucker punch you. You are dead. I'm going to attack you. I'd like to see a bit more defense. Well-laid plans. It's pretty good. 1,000 cuts. It's pretty good. And alright. I'll keep that. Sure. So we do actually take damage here. One of those attacks was only for 1 though. Alright. You're dead. I need to block 12. Fortunately, looks like I can't quite do that unless I get a defense potion. And think about what I was doing there. Didn't do that. Right, Madness, strike for free. Madness, defense for free. Strike, defend, sucker punch, defense, blocking it all. That's the turn. Sure, I'll keep the strike. Gets him closer to death. I don't know if we could have avoided that damage. I certainly wasn't thinking about it. And I should have. Let's apply choke to you. You're gonna die this turn. Pretty sure. There we go, and then finisher. Good. Give me an X spell. Fire potion. Probably better than the artifact. It's probably better than the potion, the poison actually. Caltrops, poison stab. This could be a Caltrops run. Because it does get exhausted out of our deck anyway. So it doesn't really upset the deck as a whole. We do block a lot. I don't know. I don't think it needs it. We're already at 30 cards. I'm just going to let it go. Alright. We're at 48. Jeez. I let myself go. Big head, dude. We can easily take this guy down. I keep saying that, and then I keep taking unnecessary damage, so let's try not do that, shall we? Right, let's backstab you. Burst for the double backflip. Let's apply terror. Well-laid plans, gain some life. Noxious fumes, add some poison. Adrenaline to get some extra energy. Madness. Ooh, no, not madness just yet. Because I'd like to get the leg sweep to be free. So strike. Defend. Finisher. Madness. Leg sweep. Pretty good. You, a negative effect on me. Alright, well. You're not doing it anymore. I think it's the kind of matchup that artifact potion's made for. Oh no. I can't remember what that is, but it's slowing us down, whatever it ends up being. Okay. All out attack. Alchemize. Get a weak potion. Add it to you. Make that free. Dump that. Footwork for free. 1,000 cuts. Unfortunately, can't make it happen. I'll keep it though. It's the best way to take him down to nothing. I've never really had a trouble with the giant head, but I know some people have. Okay, so I'm gonna choke. I'm gonna 1,000 cuts. I'm going to outmaneuver. And I'm gonna defend. I'm gonna pass the turn. Keep that strike. Alright, neutralize. Strike, strike, strike. Defend, defend. Just to get a cycle through. Sucker punch. Finisher. Wonderful. Unceasing top has run out of actions, although I'll keep the all-out attack. Extra 15. It's probably a bit more than 15. It's probably more like 19, something like that. Well, not anymore. No, it's more like 15. Alright. Choke. Let's see. Survivor. I'm gonna need block here, so getting rid of some attacks. Nah, we actually can't chain a free one out, can we? Unless we get leg sweep, that's the only chance that we have of getting that to happen. So we're taking damage here, which I think is fine, I guess. Yeah. Alright, I'll keep the defend. I'm pretty sure he's at angry time now. Yep. 27. And we can do everything in hand easily. Take 7. He's dead next turn though, right? It is time. Sure it is. Sure it is, buddy. That's 31 damage, and that's a handful of blocks. That's a handful of death. Leg sweep you, block you, block you, block you, burst you. Didn't even get to look at the next few cards. Orichalcum, if you end your turn without block, gain block. Can be a lifesaver. Skewer, he has done it. Alright, it's on. We also get Oddly Smooth Stone, start with Dex. This is shaping up to be one of the best runs in a long time. Okay, Elite. Elite for a relic or a rest so that we can upgrade at the next fire. We could get a rest in that question mark. So do I think that this elite in front of me is going to be able to kill me? That becomes the question. The answer is I don't think he can. He could leave me in a bad spot. We gain how much during a round as well? Because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 powers. So we gain 8 life every single fight. So we're on 49 virtually. I think we can afford to go for it. For a relic. What relics do we even need at this point? That's the thing. This is the final boss as well, so we're going to need all the life we can get and all the upgrades we can get. What would I upgrade, given the chance? I don't know, all of our core cards. I suppose it would be Skewer. Yeah, Skewer would be the upgrade. I'm just going to skip this elite. I'm going to upgrade at this campfire. And I'm going to go for Skewer. 10 damage X times. We can do up to 100 if we get a decent amount of energy. Well-laid plans allows us to set it up as well. Were you flashing? No, you weren't flashing. Alright. Alright, it's question mark time. Be something good. As you head up, hopping for... Ah, it's a... remove a card from your deck. Lose Survivor. Lose Strike. Cheers, mate. Right, I do want to be at full life when I get here. So I think it's probably just take this path here. I don't know if I even need the relic. I wonder if you've chained multiple times. Huh, that'd be interesting. Rest. 23 life. Sure. We might not even need the rest just before the boss. So I'm just going to take these normal fights. Hopefully it's nothing too terrible. You are not. Start the round with 8 energy. So, big turn. Let's try do some fun stuff. Adrenaline plus. Outmaneuver, gain some energy. Neutralize you. Backstab you. I think I pass. So that I can carry this 9 energy over potential super skewer. We actually block for 11 by just not blocking altogether. Something to be aware of. 20 points, eh? Well, like sweep. Backflip. 1,000 cuts. Nice. Take the Alchemize. Get a Dex potion. Gonna want to use one of these during the fight because he might drop one. I'm just gonna strike you. I think you power up if I don't, so... Ah, madness. Yeah. You're not that good, are you? I want to get towards that skewer with big mana. I'm just going to pass. I'll maintain that madness, though. By all means. Ah, did we actually take 1 damage there? I didn't even realise. Alright, so we do not 130 because we've been made frail. But still, that would have been lovely. We can do Terror. That's going to add a fair bit. I'm just going to skewer you for 8, I think. Could try the Madness potential for the choke. RNG! Beautiful. Get that choke on there. And skewer you. Welcome back. It's half your health in one go. Beautiful. I'll keep the strike. See, that's what we want. That's essentially the turn we need. Right, I'm gonna burst. For no, not for madness. I need the double block. Might need the Dex potion, actually. Can't deal 106 here. So I'm going to take the Dex potion with the hopes of blocking a little bit more. Okay. 16 of it. And then Madness makes Finisher free. Sucker Punch you, Strike you, Finisher you. All that attack. 11 damage. Get Noxious Fumes and Footwork next turn. Yeah, I'll keep you. Sure, why not? It's decent damage if we're not able to do any more from anything else. Skewers come back around. All out attack skewer. It's 22 damage. I think we've got lethal here. Yeah, I'm not even looking at my cards anymore. Of course I've got lethal. Malaise. Beautiful. Alright. Final battle before the boss. Let's do this. So, we've got Dazed Dude, Explodey Dude, Thorn Dude, Explodey Dude. You need to go first. I need to block you, and then the rest can die to noxious fumes, essentially. So if you need to die first, I'm gonna terror you. I'm gonna backstab you. Outmaneuver, defend. This Writhe is actually, although it's providing the strength with the Duvo doll, it's stopping the Unceasing Top from doing its thing. Which turns out to be a little bit more annoying. Alright, take you out. Those two are just going to buff their skills that don't matter. And then we block all of that damage perfectly. Alright, 8 energy. Noxious Fumes. Gain some life. I'd like to use all of my powers before this run ends as well, so I think we'll get the opportunity to do that. I'm just going to leg sweep one of you, I think. Yeah, I might as well choke. 11 damage, 5 times, it's 55. So I could kill any one of you that I wanted. Then you hit my shield for... Yeah, I think that works out. That's fine. Yeah, block 2 more than I need to. 7 for Thorns, sure. Will the noxious fumes begin? Alright, Alchemize? Poison Potion, I'll throw that one away right now, just make the run go a little quicker. Well-laid plans, get some life. How many powers have I got left? Just 1, 2, okay. So let it go on a little bit longer. Madness, some defense, I guess so. Why not? Oh, Madness and Madness. RNG first. Sure, I'll keep defend. It really doesn't matter at this point. It's just a matter of time until these guys bite the dust. The thing is, I've got to be ready for when this guy dies, because there's 16 points waiting to hit me. Let's footwork. And... could have actually burst footwork there. Not really that bothered. It's actually just burst defend. And then do an all-out attack. Yep, works for me. Keep the defend. Guess you're a little closer to death. A 1,000 cuts, eh? 1,000 cuts. I don't want to cast too much because I don't want you to die. And then smack me one with your explosion. That being said, this might be the turn for it. Got 14 block. That does nothing for me. It's 1,000 cuts, go up to 69 life. Yeah, I'll take a little bit of damage here, I think. And then I can apply the debuff. So you both die. I take 2. Actually, I take 1 because of Tori. Oh no, I took 2, because it was an effect, not a combat damage, I guess. Energy potion. Wonderful. Terror is useless. Poison stab, not necessary. Dagger spray. 6 damage to all enemies twice. Not necessary. Let's skip it. Alright. It's time to go into the final boss. I will happily upgrade for 10 life. Let's see. Malaise, what do you do? +1. I feel like that's largely irrelevant. I think I'll burst, probably. Yeah, I think maybe... No, you only draw 2 cards. Yeah, it's burst plus. Helps us with those big blocks when we need them. And we're against the Time Eater. I feel like we're hit against the Time Eater so often. Alright, well, we can set up all of our damage over time kind of effects. Let's get that footwork going. Let's apply a strength potion. You might as well apply the energy potion because it's carrying over regardless. He doesn't summon anyone, so I'm going to throw that there as well. See what we alchemize, we get some more energy. Backstab you for free. Backflip for the outmaneuver. And I don't care about the madness on the strike there. So I'm just going to pass. So, for those who have not watched previous episodes, he's got this time warp ability, so after I play 12 spells, he essentially ends my turn, and gains strength. So what we want to do, and we're going to do something really good, is we're going to Adrenaline plus, then we're going to Burst plus. We did this kind of the wrong way around, because I could have doubled both of them. But I'm going to apply -14 strength and 14 weak. So now it doesn't really matter what he does, because he does 0 3 times. So he can end my turn all he wants. In fact, I encourage him to. You hit me. I can just sit back and do nothing now. Oh, he's attacking me for 0, is he? Okay. Yeah, I was waiting for Malaise for a very long time, if you hadn't noticed. 17 damage, sure, I'll do that and end my turn. He gets 2 strength, but he's still on -24. He can now do 1 damage. So that's a thing. Alright. Yeah, I'll strike and finish here, sure. I'll carry over 7 energy into the next one so that my my skewer does more damage. 12 energy for a skewer. That's pretty good. Alright, let's apply vulnerable to you. Let's choke you. Noxious fumes you. And skewer you. Alright, he's halfway to defeat. He's attacking us for 2. Watch out, guys. Oh dear. Gotta love it. He does have a draw reduction on us, which is annoying, but we can do well-laid plans. And I'll pass the turn. I'll maintain madness. I can exhaust it out of my hand and make a 2-drop free, I guess. Or I could just hit him for, how much is this now? 14? 10 times? That seems legit. Pass the turn. I'll take that madness again. Not that I plan on using it. Easiest fight of my life. We're not even playing at this point. I'm just gonna choke here. I'm gonna get this to tick over. So I'm gonna outmaneuver. I'm gonna apply some more weakness to you. And then I'm just gonna madness that block. Sure. He gains a bit of strength back. Which you might as well. It means we can cast whatever we want, whenever we want. Oh, foolish! Yeah, he's got rid of the malaise now. Alright, now we've got a fight on our hands, boys and girls. Right. Let's go Burst. Madness. That was reasonable. All out attack. Strike. Survivor. Neutralize. Defend. Finisher. For 33. Backflip. Got no energy though. Yeah, and we pass. Keep the outmaneuver. You can now deal real damage, but we're at full life, so 21's incoming. Let's see how well he can deal 21 to us when I do Burst. And... oh, we hit 12. Haha, he's going to hit us. I got overconfident. Let's go for the Survivor so I can get the Unceasing Top working guaranteed. Let's not get cocky now. 21. Okay. Well, we're dealing 13 9 times. Let me just get my calculator out there. Let's see what we're doing. Because I do need to block some of that. Let's see. 13... it's 130 minus 13, so yeah. 117 damage. It's almost lethal. Just not quite. With that in mind... well, I do one less and I make you weak by doing that. This is also free. Now I skewer you. And now you're dead. Okay. Just checking. Pass the turn. Poison kills you. GG. Yeah, I kind of forgot that he removed all the debuffs from himself halfway through the fight. But, you know what? A deep pulsing dread can be found throughout the room regardless. Is this the heart of the Spire, the source of this evil? You prepare your daggers. You deal 515 damage, the heart squirms and bleeds, but is ultimately still pounding. Are your mightiest attacks not good enough? You ask yourself, have I been here before? You feel that you have dealt a total of 3,794 damage to the heart. A total of 801,020,213 damage has been dealt by all those who have challenged it. That number is getting very large. The heart pulses louder and louder as your consciousness fades. Sleep time. And it is sleep time for me as well, because it's 3:30 in the morning. Let's go. And we got a new unlock. Wonderful. 515 points. I've done better. I think I've got like 700 before. Ooh, let's have a look-see. So, Underhanded Strike. It's a discard strategy. I like the discard strategy. Did we try it previously? I can't quite remember. I know it didn't work out if we did. But that'd be really good. There's also Reflex. If this card is discarded from your hand, draw a card. Awesome little card. And Tactician as well. Gain energy if this is discarded. So you can see another archetype has opened itself up in the Spire. So there's more play value the longer you go on in this game. It's awesome. Love it. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. Do hope you guys have enjoyed this insane run, which nearly didn't work out. If we didn't get the skewer and we didn't get the malaise, I don't think we'd have won that. We did pass it up on the first floor, which was kind of our fault for not taking it, but yet again, we didn't know we were getting ice cream until I think 3/4 the way through the first floor, so who knew. Anyway guys, like and subscribe, and we'll be back again with the Ironclad next time for maybe a wound deck, I don't know. Whatever shows itself to us anyway, we'll start playing. Alright guys, see you next time. Bye bye.